Harper Audio presents One Night in Winter, a novel by Simon Sebag Montefiore, performed by Simon Prebble. Prologue, June 1945. Just moments after the shots, as Seraphima looks at the bodies of her school friends, a feathery whiteness is already frosting their blasted flesh. It's like a coating of snow, but it's midsummer, and she realizes it's pollen. Seeds of poplar are floating, bouncing, and somersaulting through the air in random maneuvers like an invasion of tiny alien spaceships. Muscovites call this summer snow. At humid evening, Seraphima struggles to breathe, struggles to see. Later, when she gives her testimony, she wishes she had seen less, knew less.
"These aren't just any dead children,"
slurs one of the half-drunk policemen in charge of the scene. When these policemen inspect the IDs of the victims and their friends, their eyes blink as they try to measure the danger, and then they pass on the case as fast as they can. So it's not the police, but the organs, the secret police, who investigate. Is it murder, suicide, or conspiracy? They will ask. What to tell? What to hide? Get it wrong and you can lose your head. And not just you, but your family and friends, anyone linked to you. Like a party of mountaineers, when one falls, all fall. Yet Seraphima has a stake even higher than life and death. She's 18 and in love. As she stares at her two friends who have been alive just seconds earlier, she senses this is the least of it, and she's right. Every event in Seraphima's life will now be defined as before or after the shootings. Looking at the bodies of her friends, she sees the events of the day with magnified vividness. It's the 24th of June, 1945, the day that Stalin reviews the victory parade. Yes, it's one of those occasions when every Russian remembers where they are, like the 22nd of June, 1941, the day the Nazis invaded. The war's over. The streets teem with drunken, singing crowds. Everyone is certain that a better, easier Russia will emerge from the war. But this depends on one man whose name is never uttered by sensible people, except in reverent praise. Seraphima cares nothing for all this. She thinks only of love, even though her lover is a secret, and for good reason. Usually when schoolgirls nurture such a secret, they confide every detail to their closest girlfriends. This isn't Seraphima's style. She knows from her own family that gossip can prove fatal in their age of witch-hunting. She also knows that she's somehow different, even if she cannot quite decide why. Perhaps it's growing up in her mother's shadow. Perhaps it's just the way she's made. She's convinced that no one in all of human existence has ever known such a passion as hers. This morning, she is woken by the umpire rhythms of the military bands practicing their glinka down the street, the rumble of tank engines, the clip of cavalry hooves on pavements, and she gets out of bed with the bruised feeling that she has scarcely slept. Her father, Konstantin Romashkin, knocks on her door.
"You awake already? You're excited about the parade?"
She goes to the window. Oh no, it's raining.
"It'll stop for the parade."
But it doesn't.
"Shall we wake your mother?"
Seraphima walks along the parquet chandeliered corridor to her parents' room, past the frame poster advertising the movie Katyusha, which is dominated by a statuesque woman in army uniform toting a machine gun against a military background. She has jet black hair and smudges of gun oil on her cheeks.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?